had a client ask, well, I got anxious, thinking about the thought, oh my gosh, what if I'm distracting myself too much? What if I'm using it as, a coping technique too much, or, not being comfortable sitting still and getting up to move, and again, using that as a coping technique for anxiety.
Right.
And I said, how did that thought make you feel? And it made her feel anxious, so it was a little bit tricky because there's some truth behind that thought. When we run to distraction or staying busy to avoid anxiety, we actually reinforce the anxiety.
Right.
But I guess the way I answered it was, if you know that distraction and keeping busy don't cure anxiety or prevent anxiety, then by doing it, you can't really...
You're not doing harm.
Yeah, if you're already aware of that, then you can no longer kind of reinforce the anxiety, even if you wanted to, because once you know, you can't unknow it. But
I think that's true, but at the same time, you're impeding your progress, too. It's like being on base. You can't lose, but you can't win.
Yeah, exactly.
What was their question there?
Is that an anxious thought or not? And she felt very anxious while she was thinking it and was giving it a lot of importance. So it is an anxious thought, but there's also an undercurrent of like truth behind it. Like, it is true that contributes to anxiety, but it's like me saying, I suck at math, whatever, versus, oh my God, I suck at math, I'm not good at, I'm still not good at math, but...
Is it the thought of, oh, I'm just distracting myself, is that what makes her anxious? Or is it the follow-up question, like, oh, I'm distracting, oh, I'm never going to get over it?
I think that's what it is.
It's the follow-up stuff, that's the anxious thinking, not the factual statement.
Right, it's what she kind of connects with that thought. Like, if she's distracting herself, it means I can't get better, or I'm doomed, or I'm not okay. And that's kind of what I said, but...
Good.
I think that's what it is.
I think so, too.